guys, happy new year. It is 2023. Can you believe it? So in today's video, we're gonna be preparing for 2023. Something I like to do in the beginning of every year or at the end of the year is do some reflecting. You know, think about 2022. Think about how the year was for you guys, things you guys liked, things you guys didn't like, and also I like to make a dream board. In today's video, we're gonna be preparing for 2023 because I want this to be my best year yet. So the first thing we're gonna do to prepare for this new year is self-reflecting. If you guys have no idea what to do, where to start, what to write, there are a whole bunch of self-reflecting prompts that you can find on Pinterest, but there's also a lot of self-reflecting prompts that you can find on YouTube. Typically, I like to do the ones that I find on YouTube from Lavender. Honestly, any of her reflecting prompts are so good. I would highly recommend her. You could also find just questions straight up if you just Google it or go on Pinterest. The reason I find self-reflecting prompts really important is because number one, I am definitely more of a visual person, so if I can see it, then I can acknowledge it. I'm kind of like that. Or if I can say it out loud, I can acknowledge it. So typically the self-reflecting prompts will ask you things like, what are you proud of in 2022? What are things you wish you did better? What are things that you want in 2023? For anyone trying to step into this new chapter, a new era in their life, it's really good to reflect so that you can acknowledge things that you did and you want to do better. Let me just tell you guys a few of my answers. Also, this is where I wrote mine. I put it in my journal, but you guys can obviously just do it on any platform you guys want. So if you guys want to type it out, that's cool. And I got mine from, to be honest, I have no idea. It's probably from Target. Let me tell you guys a few things I wrote. Things I am proud of in 2022. Am I gonna cry? I am proud of learning more about my mental health. As each day passes, I learn more about myself. This helps me be more aware of things that make my life better and things that make me feel unhappy. One of the things I am so proud of in 2022 is the fact that I was able to acknowledge that I was going through mental health problems, and I actually did my best to tackle it and make myself feel better. I think the reason why this was so tough for me is because I never really had to deal with going through like anxiety or like self-doubt ever in my life. And in 2022, I actually felt so much of it where like waking up was hard because I just didn't feel good. If you guys ever have anxiety, you guys will understand when you have it, it sucks, and when you don't feel it, it's relieving. It's refreshing. It's the best feeling ever when you finally don't have it. And I had anxiety for a few months on. Even when I went to Coachella, which was back in, I forgot, April, May, I had a lot of anxiety. But the way I was able to like help myself is actually going out every single day. And I know a lot of people are like, what? That makes no sense. Why are you out every day? It's good to stay home. I don't know. For me, it wasn't like that. I had to go out every single day, basically go and do new experiences. I started chasing the high in life, doing things that made me interested or made me excited. Anything that gave my life a different feeling than being at home. Like, I don't know, made me feel better. So that's why I did a lot of partying this summer. But honestly, I have no regrets. That definitely helped because after I started going out more, I instantly started feeling better. My heart started to feel healed. Another thing I'm really proud of is learning how to deal with burnout. That's actually a part of why I was feeling so much anxiety in the beginning of the year, because obviously like making videos can be overwhelming sometimes, and then on top of that, like trying to post on Instagram and stuff, and like it doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but I think when you do it as a job, you definitely start creating this like mindset where it's like, if you don't do this, you won't get that. Like if you don't post, you won't get followers. And then obviously gaining anything on social media is like a part of the job, like you want to gain it. So I don't know, I was being like really freaking hard on myself, and I started feeling a lot of burnout. Like I was posting every week, but if I wasn't, then I would stop posting for like a month. A lot of you guys noticed it too. I apologize. But something I've done to like help that is to be more organized. So that is why I'm being so serious about this 2023 reset, because I want 2023 to be my bitch. I don't know how else to say it. Another thing I'm really proud of is going to Coachella. That was one of the best experiences ever. I honestly wish I could have done it with a better like mental health state, but I'm still like nonetheless so internally grateful. Like it was probably the most fulfilling thing I've ever done in my career. I've been making videos since I was probably like 10, so being able to go to a brand trip doing something I love made me feel very, very happy, and it made me feel worthy, and it made me feel like I'm capable of anything. Also, I am so proud of living alone. I'm 21, almost 22 in a few months. I know that shit's crazy, but I'm just really, really proud of how much I've learned and how independent I've grown to be. I live all by myself, you know, I pay all my bills by myself. I'm very proud of that. I don't know, I just think that's amazing and I should be proud of myself. Let's get down to the most serious part. Things I really wish I did better. And honestly, the list for this one is so small because I hate thinking about the negative, you know, so I kind of answered very broadly, but something I wish I didn't do so much of in 2022 was procrastinate. I think that is everyone's problem. It's really hard to not procrastinate, especially when you love sleeping in, or especially when you just don't feel like it. You know what I mean? I think success in this world is not based off of how much motivation you have that day or how much motivation you are given in that month by the universe. I think success in this world is given to you when you have self-discipline. I don't care how shitty I'll be feeling sometimes, it's really important to just get up, do something productive, because you never know, that's probably gonna get you in a mood to be productive all day, and then boom, you're closer to your goals than you were yesterday. You know what I mean? So definitely procrastination needs to stop. I want to be kinder to myself, to others, and to my family. Not that anybody has been talking shit about me. It's just really important to me to be a good person to the people around me. I think I have amazing friends and family. They all deserve the utmost respect from me. Something I've learned actually is when you're kind to people, sometimes you never know when it's gonna make their day. And the reason I've learned that is because the other day I was at Target. I was walking and the sidewalk wasn't that big, and there was an old man on the other side, and we both were like getting to the point where we're about to get to that really skinny part of the sidewalk, and we were both gonna step on it. So I let him pass first because he was like an elder. He gave me the happiest, warmest smile, and he just walked past. Like it was kind of like a thank you. That smile just made my day. His kindness made me feel happy. I think it's easier for people to be kind to you when you're kind to them, so that's very important to me. So there are a lot of things that I do want in 2023, but I will be keeping those more private because it's kind of like reading my diary, guys. But now we're gonna move on to doing the dream board. This is the dream board I created, and this is hands down probably my favorite one I've ever created because I put my whole heart into this. In my previous years, all my dream boards have been mostly like physical items or materialistic items because obviously I was young and I didn't understand much about growing mentally, and I don't know, you know what I mean? But this year, there's a lot of things I want to do. Some are physical, materialistic, but some aren't, you know? Like being kinder, talking better to myself, you know, saying nice things to yourself, because I think those words you say to yourself really manifest. If I'm crying and out of nowhere I'm like, I'm such a bad bitch, I'm not gonna be sad no more. The things you say to yourself really manifest and they really help you. So we're gonna create the dream board.
Before I get started, I'm gonna take off all the photos from 2022. I'm actually gonna keep some of them because some of these photos are so freaking cute, but a lot of them I'm gonna take away. I think one thing to remember when making a vision board is that it is okay if you weren't able to accomplish some of the things you wanted to accomplish last year. The thing about manifesting and wanting things is understanding that sometimes it's not gonna come ASAP. Sometimes it's gonna come the next year, the year after that, and that is okay. But when making a dream board, I always choose photos that make me feel excited and also just show me a life that I do want for myself, and looking at it from a viewpoint where it's like, it's already mine. Like it is mine. That's gonna happen one day. Oh, that trip to Thailand? Oh yeah, that's gonna happen next year. Thinking about it from that mindset. So the reason I like making dream boards is because if I can see something that I really want every single day, it'll never stick out of my head. Therefore, I'm never gonna forget where my goal is at, and I'm always gonna chase for it. One thing that I've learned is that it's really hard to get to your goal if you have no goal at all. You're basically working for no reason. So it's good to have goals and it's good to see it all the time. If you can see it, you won't forget it. I think law of attraction is some form of manifestation, but it really does work. I have done so many vision boards in my life, and I kid you guys not, they work. Like when I was 18, I literally put on my board that I wanted the Mercedes CLA. I got my car. I remember wanting my own apartment, and finally I'm living by myself. Last year I put on my board that I wanted to go on a brand trip, and I was finally able to. So yeah, those are the reasons why I love making making a dream board. But if you guys have things you guys really want to put on your dream board and you guys can't really find it on Pinterest, I like to just find quotes that are interesting and I just put it on like some kind of editing app. I like to use Pixar or Fonto and just write things you want to put on the board. So like I put 500k followers, I'm a money magnet, I'm an achiever, I'm ready to manifest abundance. Just write words that really motivate you. Plus, customizing words like this makes your board look way more personalized.
The last thing I need you guys to do for me, or the last thing I'm gonna do for myself, is write in my planner, y'all. It is so important that each day you have is intentional. So put a goal each day. Maybe not each day, you know, that could be overwhelming for those of you guys who don't like writing things like me. You know, at least one day out of the week, take your time to like write things you want to get done for the week. This has helped me a lot for, you know, being a YouTuber, making sure I make time to film videos, edit videos, and also go and take some photos. I got my planner from HomeGoods and I love the planners there. They have so many options. I would highly recommend getting a planner, a cute one at that, so that you can actually write in it and actually want to write in it. Also, this is Sandy from the future, but I also want to mention that calendars are amazing because, you know, you have goals that are big sometimes and it takes a really long time to achieve those. It's good that you have a planner because if you get these little goals down, they're like little wins. Like if you write in your planner, I want to go get gas in my car, go get my nails done, clean the apartment. Doing those things successfully and being able to mark it down, it's like a little win. It's like, oh yeah, I did that. It puts you on a high frequency and it's good to stay in a high frequency because I think the universe gives you things easier when you're in a high frequency. If you have positive energy, I think that radiates and it really sticks better than having negative energy. Getting these little goals down keeps you in a good vibration. And I think that's very much needed in order to have success. That is why a planner is so important. But that being said, you guys, I really hope you guys all have a really good year. I hope we all have a good year. Let's make this year a good one. Remember that the world is not working against you. It's working for you. Is that how it's said? The world is working for you, not against you. Maybe I said opposite. Everything that you guys go through is all meant to happen and you are meant to be someone one day. And if you can envision it, it can happen. I wish you guys all a good 2023. I love you guys and thank you guys so much for watching my videos and sticking with me. I'm really happy I get to bring all of you guys into this new year with me because honestly you guys are such a great support system and you guys literally make my day. So I love you guys so much. And yeah, let's have a good year. Bye. Mwah.
가져 내 마음을 놔줘 내 가슴을 다 바쳐 사랑하기엔 내 자신이 너무 걱정돼 바보 같은 생각이야 알아 멍청해